When Keith Christiansen was growing up in Fort Frances, there was little doubt that he would one day find himself playing the game of hockey, given the fact that the sport was such an integral part of his family. He did not just play the game, however, he mastered it, enjoying a successful career that would include Olympic glory. Huffer, as he came to be known, had a great role model in his father Walter, a member of the 1952 Allen Cup winning Fort Frances Canadians. Playing minor hockey in the fort, when the time came to attend high school, there was no hockey program at his hometown school, so he made his way across the border to International Falls. On the forward line for the Broncos, his talents shone. Claiming the 1962 Minnesota State High School Championships, Huffer was named to the All-State team. Returning to Fort Frances, he played a season of junior hockey with the Royals and participated in other sporting activities before packing his bags and heading back to Minnesota, this time to attend the University of Minnesota in Duluth. His career at UMD was record-setting and legendary. In his first season with the Bulldogs, he was named their 1963-64 Rookie of the Year. The team leading scorer in each of his 4 seasons, his 196 points in 102 games established a UMD record. When the Bulldogs played their first game in the new Duluth Arena in November of 1966, Huffer opened the rink in style, setting another record by collecting 6 assists in the inaugural game. His playmaking abilities saw him earn many honors. A 3-time UMD MVP, he capped off his college career in 1966-67 by leading the Western Collegiate Hockey Association in scoring, being named the league's Player of the Year, first-team All-Star and MVP, and being selected as UMD's Outstanding Senior Athlete. Named to the NCAA Division I All-American squad, he became the first UMD athlete to have his jersey retired, with no other UMD hockey player ever again donning his famous number 9. Upon graduation, Huffer joined the USHL with the Waterloo Blackhawks, where he added a USHL championship title to his record of success. A member of the U.S. national team from 1969 to 71, he represented his adopted country at tournaments all around the world. In 1972, he was named co-captain of the U.S. Olympic hockey team and set off for Japan to participate in what would become a memorable moment in Olympic hockey history. The U.S. team was not expected to place highly in the tournament against the European challengers. That did not deter them from giving it their best shot. Described as the leader of the team and the most skilled player of them all, Huffer contributed his talents to the medal chase.
The pressure is on. The Czechs doing a good job on defense, knocking down shots from the point from outside. But the rebound is tipped in by Keith Christiansen, number 8, 3-1, USA leading. You see the clock ticking down the final few seconds. A pass and from straight out in front, the shot hitting the post, caroming in. Frank Sanders, number 9, getting the score from right out in front. Christiansen picked up the assist.
With a 3-2 record behind them, Finland's defeat of Sweden and Russia's outscoring of the Czechs found the U.S. team on the podium, receiving the Olympic silver medal.
For the United States, this final day was a rewarding one for the male members of our team. Each player on our hockey team would receive a silver medal, a total of 19.
Keith Christiansen, Huffer, our captain, was on the podium in front of the rest of us, and he stood up there and they draped that medal over his neck and they came along and individually placed it on all of us.
Following the Olympic Games, Huffer went on to play a couple of years of Major League professional hockey with the Minnesota Fighting Saints of the newly formed World Hockey Association, leading them to the playoffs in both seasons. Since retiring, Huffer's career has earned him many honors. Amongst the first slate of inductees named to the UMD Athletic Hall of Fame in 1991, he was inducted into the Deck Athletic Hall of Fame in 2004 and the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame in 2005. In 1988, 20 years after UMD retired his number 9, a special ceremony was held to officially raise it to the rafters. At that time, International Falls High School coach Larry Ross recalled that after Huffer, he was never satisfied because each player that followed in his path was never able to reach the bar set by this young hockey player from Fort Frances. A true testament to the level of excellence demonstrated by Keith Huffer Christiansen throughout his entire hockey career.